What's up, guys? Welcome to part 10. Calvin's covering up the motorcycle. We're gonna do a lot of sanding today, but we got some bad news right here. So we went ahead and put all the wheels on for the Corvette. The fronts, no problem, they fit. The rears, our offset is horrible. Right now we got 3-inch spacers, and they could still use another half inch of spacing because it's hitting the frame, it's hitting the control, the trailing arm, it's hitting everything. Everything it could hit, it's hitting. But it's not by much. Literally, it's just rubbing it right now. So, there you go. That's kind of the car seated at, I wouldn't say ride height, but like it's just seated right. So you can see it sits nice. Obviously, it needs to, tilt more and come out more. But I can't get the camera in there. But in the back, like right here, as you guys can, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Nope, wide angle lens. So right there, actually you guys can see where it's touching. And that's due to the camber, obviously, too. But that's way too close for comfort, So we're on the hunt for wheels, but for right now, this will do, just so we can get a visual on how we're building the car. This sucks because this is still freaking crooked, but we'll figure that out later. So Calvin's gonna start working on the flare again. That was weird. He's gonna start working on the flare, and I'm gonna start just keep bondoing, just keep on bondoing, Alright, so we got this new Bondo.
This new Bondo.
We got this new brand of Bondo from Amazon. It's called Specialite. Yeah, so hopefully it's good. I don't know. I never used it before. It's cheap, and we don't need expensive stuff right now. So, oh man, mosquitoes biting.
I know. I'm getting itchy as shit.
Alright, go ahead. Crack this open. Hopefully the fumes scare the bugs away.
Yeah. They might like it though, right?
Maybe. Look at Calvin go. He's done this before.
Gotta break off the main sealers. That's what we do first.
I love how we have screwdrivers and all these different things.
Watch the knife go ding!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, because half of it did break off.
Yeah. Get a little leverage.
It sucked because it was such a good knife for like foam cutting.
Yeah, how did it break?
I cut it the Bondo.
You cutted the Bondo. I can already smell it. You smell it?
Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah, it smells good. That's good.
That's
Bondo.
really
That's good soup.
Watch it. Go on this side. Oh, there you go. Whoa. Ooh, that's like nice. Nice cheddar cheese. Right
My
there.
germs.
You wanna go get the mixing
Chubby
stick?
cheese. Yeah.
Calvin thinks we're still back in the Stone Age where we ain't got no mixing sticks. But this fool don't know. This fool don't know we got mixing sticks.
Oh.
Well, you might as well take all that goop and put it in.
Yeah, I was gonna grab it. Okay, it's still a little tough.
Calvin, we got a freaking.
No, I know. I'm just feeling it. I want to feel it. It still feels a little tough, but definitely more creamier. Not afraid. It's just Wendy's ice cream.
Oh, I thought I wanted to slap out of your hand.
Yo, dude.
I went up. I was getting ready. I was like,
and if you got that camera, I wouldn't even.
No, I thought about all the precautions. I was like, that's a nice shirt, but it's still.
It's not. That would have been. The only thing, it would have just been a waste of Bondo.
It wasn't that much.
But it would have been funny, so it would have been worth it.
But yeah, enough of that chit chat. So we're gonna give this Specialite Bondo a try. It's not Bondo, it's Specialite. We're gonna give this Specialite a go. Because if it works for what we need to work, we'll use it for now, just to, because we gotta cover this whole front end in Bondo, just so you can make a nice mold off of it. So instead of spending $30 a tub of Bondo, I spend $24 on one. Hopefully it works. If anybody from Bondo wants to get on board, and sponsored this build, you know, we'll paint it that Bondo pink, you know.
Just like $1 discount or something.
$1? No, this is $24. Bondo's like $30 now.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, anything helps.
No, I want.
For a good cause, man.
I want a full sponsorship. I'll paint the car pink. I don't care.
We want it.
That'd be pretty cool.
Hot pink.
Yo,
well, okay.
Imagine pink with white wheels.
No, we painted our regular color, but just wrapped it pink. And then when our contract's done, we just rip it off. Oh.
No, but it's still pretty cool driving around a pink car.
It would be.
And we could do like a little Bondo, like, you know, like instead of the Corvette logo, it's like the Bondo.
Yeah, like it's patterned.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that could be the
right Bondo
there.
right there. Put it right here.
Imagine you get a phone call. Hey, this is Chris from Bondo.
From Bondo Enterprises.
Yeah. Is it Bondo Inc. or Enterprise? No, Enterprise is a media.
I don't know. I just thought it would be. That's what sounds like what a businessman would say. No. This is Bondo, the CEO of Bondo.
Is the guy's last name Bondo, or is it Bondo because it bonds?
I don't know. Maybe he got lucky and it's both. It just so happened to be the same. What's that muffin plate? That muffin video? The dudes who like narrate through it, who are like talking about the F1. The F1
Donut Media?
With Donut Media. Yeah, they gotta do a thing on
Bondo.
On Bondo.
Maybe we should do a thing on Bondo.
Yeah, but they're good at it. You know, that's what I am.
I know I didn't film a lot so far. Well, you guys won't notice, but I didn't film a lot. We started doing work on the front bumper. I'll show you guys. Oh man, the sun is insane right now. But pretty much what I did, I started adding Bondo to the bottom lip, we did the top, and then we realized two things. One, I was extending the bumper past the point where it was looking good, which sucks. And two, you guys can see, like this right here, that's that cut right here. Sorry, like I'm like congested from all this freaking dust. But this line right here, that's the body line. I was over it and like away, so I was doing some weird stuff. Pretty much we scrubbed this line. We went ahead and found where this wants to end at a point, and as you can see all these little marks is where we're cutting it to. Down here you guys can see the body wants to tuck under, the bumper is coming out, which is making it look ugly. That's what I was working on. And over here, I love Calvin, but Calvin, you gotta work on your Bondo skills. So as you guys saw in the last video, I got that shape nice. All we needed to do is a little, you know, leveling, and that's it. What did Calvin do? Put about a pound of Bondo on here. So you guys can see all the blue stuff is the Bondo Calvin put on, and he literally caked it on to where it was like up to here. So now I have to go ahead and resand this whole fender while Calvin's going and playing some foosball or baseball, whatever he plays. But yeah, so I'm not gonna bore you guys with all the sanding and time lapses of me sanding and sanding and sanding, and you guys get the point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sand, get that fender back to where it was, and I'll keep you guys updated on it. But I'm only gonna work on the fender right now. The bumper I'm gonna work on once this fender is done, so I could let Calvin, you know, I could kind of guide him with Bondo work. He's good with it, don't get me wrong, but he's a little trigger happy with applying Bondo in the valleys, so can't blame him, he's new to it. So I'll keep you guys updated. Alright guys, so it's a new day. We got a lot of work done yet last night. As you guys saw, Calvin didn't mess up the flare, but it's okay, I got that fixed up. The front bumper I didn't even touch there, so I'm not even gonna go over that. But what I was doing on the fender, oops, some space because a lot of stuff in the way. But yeah, so as you guys can see what I'm doing with the fender, I'm shaping this up. I kind of want this to come out to the body line and then continue up around. And over here, get closer. There you go. Over here, as you guys saw, it just looked too bland, like having nothing there. So what I did is I added a little body filler right here. I'm trying to get this body line, so you guys can see, to come through and fade into the flare, and obviously it's going to continue over there. But yeah, so what I did, I added some filler right here, and this little valley, I just filled up the little valley that was going from the stock body to the flare. I'm working this edge. I added some Bondo right here just to start building the body line, because as you guys can see on the flare in the back, it has a little lip, so that's what we're gonna do in the front. Alright guys, welcome to another day of part 10, I think. Yeah, so right here I've been working on this fender for the last couple of days. I filled it all in primer. This is just some high build primer can, nothing crazy, just so I could visually see it. So all the little ticks that I can put right here, right here, right here. This is good, this is good, right here, right here, right here. All needs to be filled. It's either these areas are caved in. So I want to fill them up, bring them level, sand this down again. Then I'm working on this, getting that little spear going on, as I showed you guys before. And then this should be pretty much done. Then I can go ahead, give it one more coat of sand, do a wet sand up to like 600. Then I can go ahead and make the part of that. But obviously, as you guys can see, it's a little wavy because I'm trying to build this lip to match the back lip on the rear fender. So yeah, I'm gonna set up a time lapse and I'll show you guys the whole process. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this part for today. I gotta get ready for work. But as you guys saw in the time lapse, I went ahead and fixed all the valleys on the top of the flare as much as I could. Obviously, there's still gonna be a couple little ones, but those are gonna be fixed once the whole thing is Bondo, primered, you know, not wet sanded, like guide coated, sanded, made sure it's like pretty like sanded evenly. But now I was working on, let's see if I get it right there. I was working on this fin gill vent kind of contraption thing. Hopefully the glare doesn't kill this footage. Okay, there you go. So you guys can see I'm working on this body line right now. It's coming smooth, but if you look at it actually from the sun, it looks like the body line comes here and it dips down and it does this weird thing. So I feel like right here the body line gets lost and I just need to find it back here. So like it goes here, kind of disappears, and it comes back down. So that's just gonna be a mixture of a little filler, sanding, primer, just to realign that body line where it wants to be. So that's gonna be in the next video. I'm gonna start cleaning up right now, and I will see you guys the next day or a couple of seconds. Alright guys, this is the next day. I couldn't really record too much. They were doing construction across the street and it would have just killed the whole audio. But I went ahead and got a lot of the body work done. You guys saw on the time lapse. There you go, let me show you what I did. Ignore the blue paint, I just put that there just so you can see the contours better, like you can see over there. So the top's pretty much all there. Obviously it needs to be smoothed out and sanded like for like the final finish. And there's drips because I just literally just sprayed the crap out of a little paint can. Pretty much the top of the flare is good to go, except for right here just needs a little bit of work. And what I was working on was that body line. As you guys can see, it's pretty much straight. It just does this little weird thing that I could fix today in the bottom of the vent right there. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with the front end. Today I'm gonna set up another time lapse, and I'm pretty much gonna wrap up this whole front end. I'm gonna do a little bit body work on the lip. This thing needs to be filled. I'm gonna fill this up to about right here, and then just round it off. Kind of give it the same appeal as over there, where it just like rounds under instead of just coming to a flat end. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be working on today. We just go set up the camera. Alright, so a little break from time lapse. I don't know if you guys could see on the time lapse, but I was building this lip right here, kind of giving it a nice little radius, a little thickness, you know. Obviously it's not perfect all the way around yet, but this is kind of like the idea I'm going for. The reason I wanted to give you a break, because as you guys saw, I literally took this whole edge off. So now I was like, what the hell? I'm gonna build it back up. I wanted to bring this down to build the lip here, but as I was doing that, if you come from this angle, I don't know if the camera could catch it, not really. I would need to bring this whole surface way down to get this lip where I want it to, or build it up, and the lip is probably gonna extend out just a little bit more. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out, like, oh, what the hell, freaking giant bug just landed me. But I'm thinking about taking it from this point to this point, bringing it like drastically down. So I might do that to give it a better effect, because if I fill this up to meet this body line up here, I'm gonna have to fill this up at least a 1/4 of an inch, and then once I fill it up a 1/4 of an inch and it transitions into here, it's gonna look boxier, and I don't want that look. I kind of want it like when it tucks in. So that's kind of the goal. Let me set up another time lapse so you can see what I'm doing. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap up this part of the video. I'm laying down right now. I just spent like all morning sanding this freaking fender. This fender's kicking my ass. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I'm not gonna film the rest of this process of getting this fender done. Once I get it done, then I'm gonna go ahead and do the next episode, because I don't want to bore you guys with like 1,500 other episodes of getting this fender done. It's gonna take me another couple of days to get it done, and then we'll go ahead and work on the front bumper, and Calvin was gonna work on the rear end. But I hope the construction is not too loud. But let me show you what guys I did. Just to kind of wrap it up, I'm just flattening this. This is just gonna be a smooth transition, like to a little edge, and then that's gonna be the flare. That's gonna look the best. It's gonna have a little step over there to continue kind of like the body line all the way through. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this, like where I put like long time lapses on and just kind of see the work getting done, just let me know. I'll keep doing that, I don't mind. It's easier for me. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the fender so far and the direction it's going. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I hope you don't, because I really don't feel like changing this fender again. But I'll see you guys in the next part.